Related rates, problem 7, angle problem. A spy tracks a rocket through a telescope to determine its velocity. The rocket is traveling vertically from a launching pad that is 10 kilometers away. At a certain moment, the spy's instruments show that the angle between the telescope and the ground is pi/3 radians and is changing at a rate of 1/2 radians per minute. What is the rocket's velocity at that moment? Stop the lesson and try to solve the problem, then restart the video to see if you got it right. Here we have a drawing of a spy and the telescope he's using to follow the rocket. And here we have the distance from the telescope to the launching pad of 10 kilometers and the angle between the telescope and the ground of pi/3 radians. That's 60 degrees from horizontal. So here we are with our organizing tool FWIGI, find, when, given, and equation. Well, what are we trying to find? We're trying to find the rocket's velocity at that moment. And if we label the altitude of the rocket, what we're finding will label dy dt, the change in height with respect to time in kilometers per minute. And when? When the angle between the telescope and the ground is pi/3 radians. So we'll call this when the angle theta equals pi/3 radians. And what are we given? We're given that the spy is 10 kilometers from where the rocket is launched and that the angle is changing at a rate of 1/2 radians per minute. So we'll call this x equals 10 kilometers. And the rate of change of angle we'll call d theta dt equals 1/2 radians per minute. And the equation we'll use is tangent theta equals opposite over adjacent, or y/10. Remember, the tangent of an angle is the opposite side over the adjacent side. So we'll bring our equation to the top from where we'll differentiate. So implicitly differentiating, we get secant squared theta d theta dt equals 1/10 dy dt. Now we'll plug in pi/3 for theta and 1/2 for d theta dt. So we have secant squared pi/3 times 1/2 equals 1/10 dy dt. Let's evaluate the secant of pi/3. Well, the cosine of pi/3 is 1/2. Therefore, the secant of pi/3, which is secant is a reciprocal of cosine, so the reciprocal of 1/2 will be 2. So the secant of pi/3 is 2. So the secant squared pi/3 is 2 squared. So we have 2 squared times 1/2 equals 1/10 dy dt. And simplifying the left side to 2 and multiplying the right side by 10, we get dy dt equals 20 kilometers per minute, which we box in as our correct answer, the rocket's velocity. This has been Related Rates, Problem 4, Angle Problem. Thanks for viewing.